Kim Jong-hong, a courageous firefighter, heroically leaps from a towering inferno to rescue a young girl. Despite absorbing the impact, Kim quickly recovers, ensuring the girl's safe reunion with her parents. However, the girl departs without acknowledging him, leaving Kim puzzled. Sensing an eerie shift in the atmosphere, he encounters a man and woman, Haiwan and Diak Chun, dressed formally, smiling cheerfully. To his shock, Kim sees a group of firefighters surrounding a body, his own. As he grapples with disbelief, Haiwan and Diak Chun introduce themselves as two of the 3 guardians assigned to guide him through the 7 trials of the afterlife. They reveal Kim's death on April 28, 2017, denying his plea to see his mother one last time. Forcefully transported through a portal to the underworld, he meets the 3rd guardian, Kang Rim, esteemed for guiding 47 souls through the trials in the past millennium. At the gates of the 7 trials, Diak Chun presents Kim's ticket, labeling him as a paragon, a righteous person who met an honorable death. She notes his rarity as the first paragon in 422 years, and explains that a paragon has the highest chance of passing all 7 trials within 49 days. Successful completion offers the possibility of reincarnation. Upon passing through the gates, Kim faces his first trial in the hell of murder, where unjust killings or actions indirectly causing death lead to guilt, imprisonment, and 50 years of torment. Standing before Judge King Bianzong, 2 insulting prosecutors of the underworld recite Kim's charges. They highlight a situation where Kim left a colleague behind in a burning building, accusing him of having sufficient time to save the colleague, who later perished when the building collapsed. The charge of manslaughter brings a sentence of 50 years in this hell. Kim's defense attorney Kang Rim steps forward, replaying the incident for the court. He reveals that when Kim attempted to rescue his friend, they were interrupted by the cries of other survivors trapped in the building. Kim's friend insisted he help the others first, promising Kim that he'd wait for his return. After safely evacuating 8 people, Kim went back for his friend, but the fire had already consumed the building, leading to its collapse. Kang Rim argues that Kim's noble act of saving 8 lives in exchange for 1 renders the punishment unfair. Judge King Byeongsong, recognizing Kim's heroic efforts, clears him of the charge, praising him as a hero. Guided by the guardians, Kim faces the hell of indolence, seemingly beautiful but hiding torment. A picturesque landscape masks the horrifying reality. A massive crusher tortures those seeking refuge on a lone visible land patch. Attempting to escape into the pristine water results in vicious attacks by razor-sharp piranhas, revealing the cruel fate awaiting doomed souls. As Kim approaches Queen Chagong near the waterfall, she demands proof of all the hard work he endured in his lifetime, to show he wasn't lazy or arrogant. The Guardians present the Queen with a comprehensive account of Kim's selfless efforts as a firefighter, impressing her with his dedication to benefiting others. When asked about his inspiration for such deeds, Kim responds bluntly that he did it all for money. Enraged by this response, the Queen scolds Kim, suggesting he worshipped the wrong deity as money seemed like his sole motivation. Consequently, she instructs the prosecutors to lower Kim beyond the waterfall. As Kim nears the edge, Kang Rim and Haiwan leap in, attempting to aid him. Kang Rim beseeches the Queen for another chance to review Kim's life, revealing a different perspective. He portrays Kim's life beyond firefighting, detailing how Kim worked multiple jobs, even sacrificing weekends and rest days, to support his terminally ill mother and younger brother, who aspired to become a Supreme Court judge. Kang Rim emphasizes that without Kim's hard work for his family, they wouldn't be alive today. The Queen reconsiders and acknowledges that despite Kim's pursuit of money, his selfless purpose in providing for his family outweighs his motivations. Satisfied with this realization, she permits them to proceed to the next trial. However, their journey is disrupted as they're ambushed by dangerous 4-legged monsters from the Blade Forest of the underworld. Haiwan informs Kim that the monster attack signifies the death of an immediate family member, now transformed into a vengeful spirit, causing disturbances along his path on the trial. In an attempt to resolve the disturbances caused by a vengeful spirit, Kang Rim advises that finding the deceased family member's body and burning it is the only solution. Blindfolded by the Guardians to conceal his sight from the monsters, Kim ventures to the realm of the living, guided by his companions towards the next trial, the Hell of Deceit. Here, Kim faces judgment by Admiral Yi's son Sin for the lies he told and their repercussions. The prosecutors accuse Kim of forgery, citing 98 fake letters he crafted for the children of his deceased colleagues. Specifically, They bring up the case of Jian, the daughter of the colleague Kim couldn't save. Kim wrote letters pretending to be her father, aiming to offer solace and guidance. However, the prosecutors question whether Kim considered the despair Jian would feel upon discovering the falsehood of the letters. Speechless, Kim's inability to respond prompts the admiral to order his tongue removed. Deok Chun intervenes, defending Kim by presenting additional fake letters addressed to his mother. These letters depicted a fabricated life, a wife, children, and a happy existence that Kim never actually had. These lies about his family were a source of comfort for his ailing mother, creating a false sense of joy in her final days. Deok Chun emphasizes that Kim's letters to his mother during her hospital stay provided her with the strength to fight and recover. Acknowledging the potential despair if the truth were to come out, Deok Chun argues that those letters helped people grow and move forward. The admiral witnesses the positive impact of Kim's letters, seeing how they brought joy to Kim's mother, and inspired Jian, the young girl, to express gratitude to her father before moving on. Consequently, the admiral absolves Kim of all charges and permits him to leave for Earth. Kang Rim visits Kim's house, encountering his mute mother. When she closes the door, Kang Rim confronts the spirit of Kim Soo-hong, Kim's brother, hidden within the candle smoke. Seeking information about where he died, the spirit escapes, prompting an intense chase. Unable to apprehend Kim Soo-hong's spirit, Kang Rim contacts Kim and the Guardians, informing them that both his mother and brother are safe. However, Kang Rim keeps the truth about Kim's brother hidden, believing it's best for the trial's sake. He continues his mission to find and eliminate the spirit, while the group proceeds to the next trial. On their journey, Kim shares with Deok Chun about a rice cooker intended as a gift for his mother before his passing. Inside the cooker, he left one final letter confessing the truth about his previous lies, expressing his deep love and regret for deceiving her to bring happiness. The group arrives at the hell of injustice, where souls face punishment for neglecting to aid those in need, enduring sentences lasting hundreds of years. In the living world, Kim's status as a paragon grants him exemption from a trial in the hell of injustice. Meanwhile, Kang Rim investigates the circumstances surrounding Kim's brother Soo-hong. He learns that Soo-hong, close to his discharge from the military, has been labeled a deserter, an unexpected turn given his imminent release. Disguised as a commander investigating Soo-hong's desertion, Kang Rim interrogates Lieutenant Park, sensing the officer is concealing crucial information. He then encounters Sergeant Dong Young, who was on duty with Soo-hong on the night he disappeared. Using his abilities, Kang Rim revisits that night, revealing Soo-hong's compassionate nature towards Dong Young, his only friend in the military. Despite others' harassment, Soo-hong supported Dong Young, even composing a song to uplift him during tough times. Revisiting the fateful night, Kang Rim witnesses Dong Young, fearful and agitated, playing with his rifle. Terrified that Soo-hong, his protector, would leave upon discharge, Dong Young expresses his concerns. Soo-hong reassures him, promising to check up on him even after leaving the military. Soo-hong assures Dong Young that Lieutenant Park would look out for him as well, and they embrace. These revelations shed light on Soo-hong's compassionate nature and the circumstances that led to his disappearance, revealing a different side to the situation and the genuine bond he shared with Dong Young. Soo-hong instructs Dong Young on proper rifle handling, but a mishap occurs as Dong Young accidentally fires, hitting Soo-hong in the abdomen. Despite the injury, Soo-hong urges Dong Young to contact Lieutenant Park. Upon Lieutenant Park's arrival, he chooses not to report the incident, convincing Dong Young to help him conceal the body, claiming it aligns with Soo-hong's wishes. Kang Rim later discovers that Soo-hong survived that night. To mask the incident, they bury him alive. Kang Rim, instead of concealing the body, aims to aid Soo-hong's soul by freeing it from vengeance in the underworld. During a carriage ride, Kim reminisces about his brother's desire to ride a cable car. Deok Chun expresses her admiration for Kim, noting that the Guardians, once mortal, have their earthly memories erased. A dispute between Deok Chun and Haiwan prompts Haiwan to disclose to Kim that his brother is deceased, and he exists as a vengeful spirit. Kang Rim trails a drunken Dong Yen to a club, where he witnesses the spirit attempting to harm Dong Yen. This triggers a chase, with Kang Rim eventually capturing Soo-hong's soul. Kang Rim implores Soo-hong to come along and aid his brother during trial. However, to Kang Rim's surprise, Soo-hong reveals a 15-year estrangement from his brother, harboring deep animosity towards him. Subsequently, Dong Young arrives at Kim's mother's residence, throwing something inside before fleeing. Kim's mother discovers it's a map leading to Soo-hong's body, and Su-hong also becomes aware of the map. Dong-young contemplates doing something drastic, while Kang-rim observes. Suddenly, Su-hong emerges behind Kang-rim, pleading for Dong-young's salvation. He offers to comply with any request in return for saving Dong-young's life. Reluctantly, Kang-rim agrees, cautioning about the consequences of meddling in the living world. Using Kang-rim as his conduit, Su-hong, visible only to Dong-young, performs a song he composed to prove his presence and expresses forgiveness, urging Dong-young to move forward. Accompanied by Kim and the two guardians, they encounter the fifth trial, the Hell of Betrayal, punishing souls for selfish betrayals through confinement within a mirror and eventual destruction. However, Su-hong exempts Kim from this trial, acknowledging his righteousness. To reach the subsequent trial, the Hell of Violence, they navigate a vacuum sinkhole. Kang-rim's interference causes them to fall a great distance, seemingly to their demise. Yet when Kang-rim finishes, they halt and face King Jin-wang in the Hell of Violence. Kim's accusation is for abusing his malnourished younger brother, causing the sibling to flee home without receiving an apology or forgiveness. The guardians attempt a defense, but King Jin-wang dismisses it, declaring a clear victim with no forgiveness granted. As the king rushes to a verdict, Kang-rim advises Deok-chun to request a combined trial, though Haewon hesitates. Eventually, Deok-chun's plea for a combined trial is granted. This combined trial means that if found guilty in the next court of all charges along with the current trial, additional penalties will apply, including the stripping of guardian duties and benefits. The group proceeds to the next trial, the Hell of Filial Impiety, where souls are judged based on their respect for their parents. Before reaching the court, Kim admits to the two guardians that he wasn't a dutiful son. His mother was terminally ill, and they were destitute. Desperate to end their suffering, 15 years ago, he attempted to euthanize his sleeping mother. His brother intervened, resulting in Kim assaulting him before fleeing in remorse. Kim had planned to end their lives by mixing sleeping pills in their food the following day. Since then, he hasn't seen his family and only sent letters. Haewon is furious after Kang-rim helps Su-hong regain his soul. Su-hong encounters his mute mother under the base, imploring them to help find her missing son. Lieutenant Park interferes, pushing her away, which angers Su-hong. She reveals a map to Lieutenant Park, enraging him further as he forcibly takes it and shoves her to the ground. Paramedics attend to her, triggering Su-hong's vengeful spirit, conjuring a tornado to pursue Lieutenant Park, causing turmoil in the nether realm. Sand demons attack Kim and the Guardians after their unsuccessful attempt to free Lieutenant Park from Su-hong's influence. Kang-rim seeks Haewon's aid, leading to a fierce battle. As Kim faces being swallowed by the ground, Kang-rim and Haewon rescue Lieutenant Park. Witnessing his brother's plight, Su-hong decides to end his quest for vengeance, restoring his soul. Upon doing so, the court of the final trial emerges before Kim. King Yomra, the Lord of the Underworld, reads Kim's charge, citing his attempt to kill his mother 15 years ago, leading to his impending sentence. Deok-chun appeals to the king, arguing that Kim's mother was asleep and unaware during the incident, suggesting Kim shouldn't be punished for a sin his mother didn't know of. However, King Yomra reveals through the mirror of karma that Kim's mother was actually conscious. She feigned sleep, sacrificing herself for her children's betterment. Learning this truth devastates Kim, who pleads for deserving punishment. As the prosecutors list charges, an earthquake interrupts. Su-hong enters his unconscious mother's dream in the mirror. He reveals to her the truth about Kim's attempt and explains that despite trying to harm them, Kim never deserted them but lived guiltily, working tirelessly to support them. Su-hong forgives his brother, and for the first time, hears his mother speak, absolving herself of blame and acknowledging she failed as a mother. Upon this revelation, King Yomra decides that a forgiven sin in the living world cannot be penalized in the underworld. He orders Kim's immediate reincarnation upon arrival at the heavenly gates. Thanking Deok-chun, Kim returns to the living world. Before departing, Kang-rim delivers a rice cooker to Kim's mother in the hospital. Finding his letter inside, she reads it, smiling,